So Type Soul is back, it's been out for a week, and Quincy's are banned. All of them are gone. Well, now some of you are probably wondering why I would make this video so late. The game's been out for a week and pretty much everyone's max level already. But I've seen a few people who have no idea how to level up, or really do anything in the game for that matter. So this guide will help anybody who's new to the game. Hopefully, I'll see more skilled players. You know who you are. These three symbols represent the three races in the game: Soul Reaper, Hollow, and Quincy. And we will be starting with... Okay, you're gonna spawn in as a trainee. Then you are going to go find a quest board and do the quest over and over again until you get to stage 2. After you're at grade 2, you can now meditate by holding out your weapon and clicking M. If it says that your Shikai is not ready or that you need to get more XP, simply go do quests until it allows you to sit down and meditate like this. You can go talk to your Shikai. I've already completed mine, so you won't see a fight from me. And it will engage in combat with you. It can use some moves, nothing too crazy, but it'll mainly just stick to M1ing and critting. You can cheese your Shikai by doing a heavy attack, 2 M1s, and then running away, like I am on screen. Do nothing. Now you're going to try to get to Elite Grade. You can get to Elite Grade as Soul Reaper by completing 4 different tasks, fulfilling your division duties, leveling up via quest board, killing players of the opposing factions, and most importantly, satisfying your Shikai spirit. Most of the time it will just tell you to kill hollows or fellow players. It will never ask you of anything too crazy from you, like killing a boss. If you fulfill all that, you will slowly start leveling up to Elite Grade. Now you're going to get your Bankai. You can get this by completing 3 stages, technically 4 stages. Stage 1 is completed via 20 raid wins or 25 ranked wins. I'd recommend the ranked wins, they go a lot faster and require a lot less luck on your side. You just need to be decent at the game. Once you've fully completed stage 1, which is checked by the NPC in KT Town, you can move on to stage 2. Do be careful though, because if you fail stage 2, you have to restart from the beginning of stage 2. Once you complete stage 2, you can move on to stage 2.5, where you talk to Kisuke, also known as Phil's on Minecraft, to any Minecraft fans out there. Right. And he'll put you into a little luck-based game. You have to find 3 swords out of 20, and if you pick 3 wrong, then you will be kicked out and you have to kill another player to go back in. Once you've completed stage 2.5 at least once, you don't have to worry about your stage 2 progress being reset. And when I say completed, I don't mean you have to win, I just mean that you have to fail or complete it. After many failed attempts, or maybe you got it on your first try, you've completed stage 2.5, and now we can get to the fun part that a lot of people to this day still complain about. Difficulty of your Bankai fight is completely determined on which mode you've gotten. My recommendation is to attempt to cheese it in the exact same way you cheesed your first mode, your Shikai. Although it's a lot harder, and some things like Shadow may catch you and delete half your health bar. It's going to take you a few tries. Maybe you have a glitched out Shikai and you can just do it first try like I did. I hope you good luck. Surely that's it, right? Surely after all of that, we're done. But no, there's technically 2 more things that you have to do before your Soul Reaper is maxed out and ready for anything that comes at it. And that would be Vizards. You obtain your Vizard by obtaining 10 Hogyoku fragments and then using them in your inventory. Although, Soul Reaper is treated unfairly, and you do have to do a whole side quest for it. To start off, you'll go down to Hueco Mundo and run around until you find an NPC with a hollow mask. It will be human though. You'll kill it, and you'll get a cutscene where your character puts on a mask, screams, and promptly dies. After this horrific event, you'll be tasked with a quest via the voices in your head, telling you to do something. These things could range from one of 3 different factors. Either kill your teammates, aka other Soul Reapers, beat raids, or kill your inner Visored. And I sure hope that you get the Visored, because if you don't have friends, or if you hate raids, the other 2 are terrible. You have to do this multiple times, probably over an hour, of constantly the same quest until you get full Visored. Why is full Visored so important that I would waste my time doing this meaningless quest? I already get a buff, don't I? Well, you'd be correct, you do get a buff. But you also get a massive debuff until you complete the quest, and the voices do not get off your screen until you complete it. Alright, same as Soul Reaper, you're going to spawn in as a trainee player and go find a quest board. You're going to constantly do that quest until you get to grade 2. Once you're grade 2, you can go and get your equivalent to Shikai, being Shrift. You're going to walk down to the statue that is it's straight down. So if you spawn in the middle of the city, there's a bridge. You go straight down the bridge and you'll find the statue. Click on it and it will ask you, well, no, it won't ask you, my bad. It will tell you a bunch of random things, like hollow is our poison and whatnot. You're going to do the list of stuff seen on screen, and for older players watching this, you probably know that the old version, you die, you would lose all your progress there, but they've removed that recently. Now comes the biggest difference between Soul Reaper and Quincy progression. You don't have to do the extra 2 steps. All you need to do is kill players and do quests to level up. Now you are going to get to Elite grade so you can get your equivalent of Bankai.
Fuck off! Stupid kid. Uh-oh.
In case you skipped ahead to this part of the video, all you need to do is get around 20 ranked wins, do what's on screen, and then you get to do the Quincy equivalent of the Bankai quest. There is no luck-based thing for Quincy. Unfortunately, I do not have any footage of the Stage 3 quest. It's more of a challenge. But what you do is you go to the top of the castle and talk to Jugram, which is the Quincy at the very top, and if you complete Stage 2, he'll teleport you to a special zone where you'll get a countdown. After the countdown, beams of light will start falling from the sky. You have to parry them. After about 30 seconds to a minute of parrying, the king will appear. Do not talk to him immediately, wait a few seconds, because it might shoot another light arrow down from the sky when you go to talk to him. Each light arrow does true damage and goes pretty hard on your HP. It does about 1.5 to 2.5 bars. Just stay calm. Maybe play some music in the background. It will really help. And once you talk to the king, you'll obtain vault standing. Once you are elite grade and you obtain 10 Hogyoku fragments, which can be obtained from either gold rank and above, or certain raids. I recommend ranked because you get 5 unique rewards to yourself. You can get Let's Steal. Let's Steal is kind of bad right now. They did nerf it a lot, but they've added variants. Variants, though, kind of mid. I'd still recommend getting this mode as it is a free, bar of health back, and you also still get a buff to some moves, which include the Aura Sphere from Hakuda becoming a tracking move. And most importantly, unlike Soul Reaper, you do not need to do any quest for complete lets or something. No, you just use the 10 frags, you get Let's. That's it. there's nothing more. Enjoy your maxed out Quincy. Hollow Evolution in a nutshell. Spawn in as a fishbone, kill 2 more fishbone, and eat them by clicking B. That will evolve you into a Menos. As a Menos, you will kill 1 to 3 more Menos. That will turn you into an Ajuka. Then as an Ajuka, you're going to kill a lot of other Ajukas. You get 2 mask frags per kill. And you need 25. If you die, you lose half the mask fragments. So be sure not to die. Sorry about that. Your partial is unlocked by getting to grade 2. If you were a Vosto car, then you should start as grade semi 2. You go talk to Haribel in the Coliseum and then walk over to the castle, go to the top, and speak to the orb. The orb should spawn in your partial ability right next to you. If it doesn't, simply either die or leave the game, come back, and talk to it again. From there, you will have to carry your partial to a large pit, jump in the pit, and then do a Roblox obby. Nobody likes the Roblox obby, but it's well worth it because the partial abilities are often quite good.
Honest? We're popping.
And I win.
I don't like this.
I just need a little meter. I just need a little meter.
I was running because I was told to go the wrong thing. Oh my god.
Do not stand in a straight line.
Touched inappropriately.
You do all the same steps as the last 2, and then you do a maze. Yep, I'm not going to be putting up these pictures again. Sorry if you skipped to this point in the video. If you go to the beginning of SR or Quincy, you should find it quite fast. It's not a lot of high requirements, but that will let you unlock your beginning resurrection. I forgot to say, this is a bit of an editor's note, that you no longer have to do the luck-based thing that most YouTubers have up. It got changed over to a new thing, which is a maze. You have a set amount of time to complete the maze. I've never tried it, so I cannot give any tips on it. I hope it's easy. Good luck, y'all. Yo?
Get into it, bro.
Who's captain out here?
I'm gonna heal! I'm gonna heal!
Hollows don't get Let's Steal or Visored-like abilities. Instead, you get Segunda, which is a secondary mode. Downside is it doesn't heal you. Upside is it's insanely overpowered. They're not available to all resurrections, but most of them will have Segunda. You obtain Segunda by killing 40 elite players or higher while they are in their mode. Every race also has a true evolution. You obtain your true evolution by using a true Hogyoku on a lesser. If you're a Vosto car, you already have lesser. If you are a Visored or a Let's, then you have a lesser. The form can give a wide variety of buffs depending on your variant. There's 3 variants for Arankar and Quincy. For Soul Reaper, it's just luck based what buffs you get. The buffs will be on screen in a moment with the emblem of the race next to it. Pause if you need to. Alright, that will be all. If you ever do manage to have fun with this game, it'll most likely be with friends or a clan. You can find clans in the Discord. Most of them will not accept new players, but if you're good enough, maybe they will. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't bore you too much with this unusual guide, and I won't be doing a lot of guides in the future. I just felt bad for some new players. Every time I go into open lobby, I'll have somebody asking me, how do I play the game? And so I made this video. Hopefully it gets out to people who need to see it, because honestly, a lot of people hate the new gen players. I kind of just feel bad for them.